Podcast with Masingita. Masingita yayina. Podcast with Masingita. Welcome to another episode right here on hashtag Talk with Masingita on Podcast with Masingita. Yes, my friends, and I've got my main lady, the partner in crime, the one and only sister V.
Yeah, but yes, actually, hello, as always, you know, hashtag hashtag Masingita, hashtag technology.
Yes.
Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good like in corner. So yeah, Masingita time to chakrona.
No, man, you know what caught up my mind. But first and first, my friend, thank you so much for the support.
Yeah, for
Yo,
sure.
the numbers are good, sister.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
almost 300 subscribers.
I think we left with one. We left with one.
Last time I checked was 298.
298.
Yeah.
When I woke up this morning, something said to me I must check. Magnet is 299.
Nice.
So I'm definitely sure after this.
We'll get that one when we reach that 300 mark.
You know what I'm saying?
More.
Yeah. Sister V, I was thinking, man. Firstly, thank you so much for the last engagement we had with the Orange Farm Drive. Yo, that was a nice session, guys. It was, we engaged with a lot of people, and because of that, we were able to build a contact. You understand?
Yeah.
And we did a good job, I mean, from interviewing the ladies behind Orange Farm Charity Drive to interviewing the artists,
Yeah. I think that was one of the most highlights that we had. So yeah, and I think we won it actually because you saw it. You always see a gap.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of gap, but I like what after that interview. We were managed to get someone who actually wants to be part of Itimate. Big up to Sonic. Spusiso Sonic, and then he did that intro thing for us. That is dope. That is dope, and yeah, man. So thank you so much. And this is what we actually appreciate as well as a channel. If you've got a gift or if there is a contribution that you want to make with channel, but if you want to grow with us, we are more than available, welcome to accept you to be part of the team, because it's all about growing, and as long as you understand the vision here, you understand. And then, man, I'm looking in September, manje, schools are closing, and abantwana, they are busy in terms of the social media and stuff, and I'm just worried when there's a posting if I go Facebook which talks about reading, the power of reading, and now I've noticed most of the time, as parents, we spend more money in terms of buying our gadgets, data and stuff, but forgetting the most important tool to make abantwana babe, in going to the right direction, which is reading. Understand? Yeah. So I don't know, guys, but in Shire this thing, because according to that research, that majority of the kids out there, from grade 3 or up until grade 7, some of them, they still can't read, guys.
Yeah.
And it's a concern for me. And I don't know what guys, what is your take? I mean, being an owner of technology, because obviously you're hosting the hashtag technology. As much as we want to educate people about the importance of technology, but at the same time, we just need to find a gap, guys, because reading is powerful and it helps with a lot of things. It boosts your confidence. It boosts, your vocab, which is very important. And in everywhere you go, interviews, presentations, what we're doing now, it's through reading. We are able to do what we're doing now because we give ourselves time to read and try to understand this. But it was shocking, guys. It was shocking.
It is shocking because when you think about it, with the amount of technology that we have available at our disposal, for us to be struggling with kids that are not able to read properly, it's a big concern. But I feel Futi, they're not using technology to its maximum. Because if you have a smartphone is capable of doing almost anything. Exactly. You record my videos, you put them on YouTube, you put them on TikTok, you can put them on Facebook Reels, you Instagram them. Literally, social media is broad. But how you use technology at the end of the day, it says a lot. Because now, you know what I mean? Because you look at these things like ePlay Store, for those phones that have ePlay Store, and then for those that don't have ePlay Store, they have an alternative place where they can download applications, you know what I mean? So with Play Store, you've got things like Google Books and such things where you can just download books and read them on your phone, or e-books, electronic books, instead of having hard copies. You know what I mean? Because with us growing up back then, technology was not as advanced as it is right now, where we manually had to take a hard cover or a hard copy of a book, you read. That's how we're able to learn new words, learn how to pronounce all of those things, spelling, because you can see it right in front of your face. But now with technology advancing, they've got internet at their disposal. There's Wi-Fi at school, there's Wi-Fi at home, they get bought data by the parents, you know what I mean? There's literally, they have access to all these things, but how are they using it? But for them now to come up with steps where they say kids can't read properly. So it simply means there's a gap in between, you know, the kids using the technology and the end result of them having that technology at their disposal. So you look at it from this point of view. When we text, are we texting words in full or texting a shortcut? You understand? So I think the problem, that's where the problem starts with. Now we don't text words in full. Instead of saying, how are you doing? HUD. You understand? So now when it comes to iskatsuti, kids now they're in an exam room, they have to write on paper. Now there's no phones, no nothing. What comes to mind about HUD? You find out now when they write, they're not spelling words correctly in the proper manner. I'm a punctuation. That's where now you see what gap now. Technology is being used, yes, but not to its fullest potential. Abantwana, they're not being monitored. So I feel what Nati as parents, somewhere we have to come in, you know, and play a role in these kids learning. Because it's you know, when you buy them a phone, you buy them a smartphone, there can be a new iPhone that's been released, because there's a new iPhone 14 now. You have your flagship phones, Samsung Fold, flip phones, you know what I mean? Those are quite expensive devices. So if you're a parent and you're able to buy or afford to buy your son or your daughter that device, you cannot have a child who's using a device that's worth 32,000, but yet they still can't read. So that means there is a gap in between. But now with those, I think in future we can also have this content on tech knowledge. You know what I mean? There's websites out there, guys. There's websites that teach kids how to write properly. There's this one, it's Quillbot. Quillbot, what it does is on the left hand side you can type your text as it is, and then on the right hand side it will automatically correct all the mistakes that you did there. You know what I mean? So you type it, then you click on the right hand side, what you wrote on the left, AI Tata, and then it puts it in a formal way. Everything if I were with commas, you know, everything that's there. So kids need to learn there's websites like that. And also another thing, if you're gonna be a full-time user of a laptop, there's also an app that's called Grammarly. So Grammarly, what it does is as you type, it'll show you this word is wrong, this word is wrong, this word is wrong. Then it has a green icon that has sort of like a circle with the arrow on it. When you click there, it'll give you a drop down. Then it wants to okay, this word is spelled wrong. Full sense. Question mark. You know what I mean? So you've got such things at your disposal that will help you correct your spelling as you go. Whether you write, you know what I mean? It corrects. That's why it's called Grammarly. It corrects your grammar as you type in real time. But even if you can type more data, then what it does, then it goes through all your text,
so
everything. Everything that you've said, that you put there, then it can say, okay, I found maybe 10 mistakes in the paragraph. Then on that paragraph, you just click on Grammarly, preview the drop-down menu, and it'll tell you, okay, you were supposed to write like this. So you just say accept, and then it auto-corrects everything. So once you've done everything that you're writing, whether assignment or an essay, whatever the case may be, you are able to put it in a correct manner. So as I'm saying, it teaches you to write correctly in real time as you type. So that's where as parents we need to come in and play a role. Buying kids a phone and then here's the phone for which one's assignment. Kids at the end of the day, they get distracted. You know, your concentration span it doesn't last as long. You know, as even now as an adult, you know, your concentration span can go for like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes you get distracted by something. Now you focus on the learning. So you can imagine now with kids it's even worse, because you've got WhatsApp, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, TikTok, it's Instagram, all these social media sites, but they take time away from them. That time that they're spending on TikTok, maybe a kid can spend 2 hours on TikTok going through videos or creating content on TikTok, but if uthathe 2 hours leyo away from TikTok and say, here's a book, read this book for 2 hours or an hour and a half, or even if you ngayifunda ngama 30 minutes intervals, 30 minutes take a 10-minute break, 30 minutes kanjalo. You see what the 2 hours lay I spend on TikTok, if you take TikTok away and you redirect it somewhere else, the 2 hours lay we spend productively and then learn something out of it. You understand? So TikTok, yes, is fun. They can still learn. There's people footy on TikTok where they make videos on what you can use. You know, you can use this, go to this website, to use technology to its maximum. But there's things that you can do. But as a parent, you have to be there for umntwana, monitor the progress umntwana, because just sending umntwana eskoleni and say, you know what I mean? That's why now also teachers now start facing a problem with these kids, because the kids are not disciplined from ekaya.
Exactly.
Then when they come to school, you know what I mean? Because they always say, Uchi, how you act in public, it's a representative of how you were raised at home. Yeah, but so if a kid's going to be a hooligan at school, you know, terrorizing teachers, it says a lot about, you know what I mean? The kid is not monitored. They bully their parents. Yeah, but so it says a lot. So as parents, we don't just say, "Nah, iPhone 14, nah, Galaxy Flip or Galaxy Fold." You know what I mean? So as parents, I'm still saying we need to play a role in these kids' lives. These things is corrected from a young age growing up. You know, mawufunda, you get to learn new words. You learn how to spell these words. Not spending time on TikTok with my video doing these trends. Yes, it's nice to have fun, but don't have fun more than you focus on, you know, improving yourself. Exactly, bettering yourself as a person. You know what I mean? And so yeah, you can go ahead.
So sorry to this, and not only to the kids, it goes to us as adults as well, because we spend a lot of time on this, you know, social media, do this, do that, taking pics, and spend a lot of time, like you said, on TikTok, and not to say those social medias are bad. No, you know, those are good social media platforms where there's a lot that can happen, but you need to balance it out.
Exactly.
And I just want to go back to that part of, you know, taking a responsibility as parents. You know, I think Sister V, we spoke about this. I mean, as parents, there's a lot of challenges that we face, especially just echoing what Lesego said. You know, we give these things, we give our kids the gadgets, we give internet and everything. But when you look at results school, no. So as a mother as well, how do you find the balance, and what measures have you taken to make sure that at least, you know, your kid does you know, switch from, you know, being focusing from the social media part and start focusing on the real school work. So what has been your way of addressing that?
Okay. Hey, it's okay. Number one, it's not easy because I'm raising a teenager. She's in grade 8.
Sure.
So I've never ever bought her a phone. Baba ke uyimthengela my phone. I think this is the second phone. Because it's phone yokuqala mayimosheka. Then Baba kamthengela this one as a present.
Hey fathers, we like spoiling our kids.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think kulapho ngibone khona ukuthi no man, the phone le une problem. You understand? Actually it's not the phone, it's her ukuthi uyisebenzisa kanjani. Not managing ilona schedule sakhe. When I actually checked the books, no, I think because even report when I checked her marks, and then that's when I actually took the phone. I was like, you know what, the phone because of number one, yes, I understand like maybe researching and all that. I actually also bought her had copy Oxford dictionary because of she was complaining with understand. So what I did, I took the phone. As from now, phone was she said she asked me, okay, Mama, tell you at least now weekends. And then Monday to Friday, it's fine, you can take it and use it and you know, you're not gonna get it until you improve your marks. Maybe report if manje as we speak. Because I actually told her you might watch lama programs, you might watch dramas and movies and stuff. But labo bantu labo baphila life yabo. You understand? Manje they're in character. Exactly. And they won't bambekile. So I cannot name what she actually loves. Telling things like Mazi nje 5-2. She's already SOFing, waiting to see whatever it is. You understand? So ngamtshela ngathi most of lama actors and actresses are people who they are in character right now when
they're getting paid for that.
They're getting paid for that. When they can be you understand. So I had to make her understand. Although still it's not easy, I'm still being challenged there and there because not everything's going to be smooth. But then when taking the phone really helped a lot.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's a strict one.
So when going back to what Sister V says, umntana uyazi ukuthi ngesikhathi so it's time for this, it's time for this. So that means ukuthi there's a schedule that she knows which she can keep to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But again, also as parents, I think maybe we'll have a discussion about this good technology, later on in the coming weeks.
Okay.
But something that I just want to highlight, on my Samsung phone, I'm not sure if it's available on all phones. I'll check, and then ultimately when we do the technology part, then we can just have everything. Because now it was just a spur of the moment thing. I want to do this video. So on a Samsung phone, there's this thing that's called a screen time.
Okay.
I'm settings and all that, we'll do it in a separate video. But for now, I just want to let our parents know with Samsung devices, most of them, they give you this option in screen time where you can see how much time was spent on which app.
Wow.
So with that, on my phone, I can just do this here. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I show it on camera, if it'll appear. But what I'll have it on technology. So what I can do is, it shows Gucci so far today on my phone. I've spent 2 hours 10 minutes on my phone. In those 2 hours, I spent 38 minutes on WhatsApp.
Wow.
I spent 38 minutes on TikTok.
Okay.
I spent 21 minutes playing Candy Crush just to and then I went on Facebook for about 7 minutes, and then I played music for about 4 minutes. So I was listening to maybe like 1 or 2 songs, and I played this game called Subway Surfer for like 4 minutes, and then I went on other apps, but obviously all that it totals up to 2 hours 10 minutes. So the other thing that I spent time on, there's a game called Word Legend. As old as I am, I still need to learn games. But Mabati, kids learn through play. It goes all the way up until an adult. Through playing certain games, they teach you. Isn't it easy? That one. So this game called Word Legend, it teaches you how to spell. Wow. So you'll have maybe about 4 words, and then out of those 4 words, maybe you'll have to spell about 5 letters. So not 4 words, 4 letters, and then out of those 4 letters, you have to maybe like spell 5 words or 4 words or even 3 words. So it teaches you to think. Okay. So you play around with these words up until you spell the right word. So that game teaches you how to spell
and how to think.
Exactly. You think about these words. This could mean this. So it keeps your brain functioning. Which you always think about spelling words. What could this word mean? So I've got these 4 letters. What would be the word that I would get out of 4 letters? You know what I mean? So it gives you something to think about. So I think as parents, Futi, also the games that your kids have on the phones, monitor. We're not saying your kids don't have to have privacy. You know what I mean? They can have privacy, but as a parent also, you need to play a role in monitoring what umntana wins and on social media.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's for kids, don't think of it as invasion of privacy, but as parents, we need to know what are you doing. I need to know where you are. Yes, you being a parent, playing your role as a parent, you know what your kid is doing, you know liar corner, if la corner is safe and not. Communication also is something that we need to put there. There must be transparency between parent and child. That's how you make sure you know who wins and then if there's a gap where you need to come in and help, you can do that. Play that role as a parent.
I'm afraid. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lesiko. Thank you so much, Sister V. And you've touched a lot, and I'm definitely sure Wuti out there, someone who's watching, someone who will be listening again, they will be getting 1 or 2 things from this video. And Mafetu, again, thank you so much for giving us time to share such information. And this is beautiful. And let's try by all means that we monitor those phones. And like to Lisiko's point, it's not a matter of invading to their privacy, but it's making sure that as parents we don't forget our responsibilities. As much as yes, unabo mama, abo auntie, yes, but as a parent you still need to make sure that you play a role, which is very important, because at the end of the day, these kids, they grow, and there will be time whereby they'll start questioning with mother all along Bongsha no auntie, Bongsha no malume, what was your role? So let's not allow these, this technology, as much as it's very important, but let's find a balance and make sure that we don't, detach ourselves from spending time or our kids rather. But guys, thank you so much again for watching. Sister V, Nisiko, thank you so much, guys. Let's do this again. Hashtag talk with Masingita, hashtag talk with Masingita, hashtag Ungabinovalo, hashtag technology, hashtag the business script. Thank you so much. We are out. Peace.
Bye.